Welcome to Gacha Memories, the 7th series. So, last week on Gacha Memories, the 7th series, Looney and Ellie were teasing me. There was an emergency meeting, and more importantly, something happened, and I was already on my way to go see what was going on. I heard a scream, or something happened. So, this video is gonna end at 11:35 or more, if necessarily, and we're gonna continue on with this. Okay, now, what the heck just happened? For a moment, I could swear something was really wrong. I could feel my heartbeat racing. This feeling was familiar somehow, but I can't exactly place where I felt it before. The atmosphere is tense, almost like the world itself got scared about whatever just happened now. Did I hallucinate? I'm not mentally ill, am I? I look at my left hand. The Gacha sword is there, shape-shifted into a simple, nondescript ring. By the way, I got my hair done, in case you noticed. I feel myself calm down slightly. Nevertheless, I'm not defenseless. Far from it. Logically, there should be nothing in this world that could scare me after what I faced, but still. And who exactly was that? Before I knew it, I was rushing out of the class, sword in hand. With the speed it took me less than 3 seconds to arrive at the source of the scream. What I saw was, I think you probably already know. I finally arrived at the source of the scream. Naomi, my senpai, is laying there on the floor, fallen down, her documents scattered, eyes closed, and a visible pain. I looked around and made sure there was no danger before my senpai noticed. I quietly hit the sword back into its ring form. She was moaning in pain. Senpai, are you alright? I hunched down to take a closer look at her.
What are you doing in the floor this time?
I could barely hear her voice. I'd be asking the exact same question, Naomi. I could ask you the same. But anyway, are you hurt? I offer my hand to her. She looks for a moment, probably a little dazed, and then takes it. I help her up.
Thanks, but I'm slightly concerned. I don't normally fall down for no reason.
Yeah, nobody ever falls down for no reason. What happened, senpai? Are you hurt?
Other than a sore butt, I'm perfectly fine. However,
what?
I don't know what happened. I felt like the entire world got upside down, and I felt really weird all of a sudden. The next thing I knew, I'm falling and scattering those documents everywhere.
Oh my. Yeah, that's weird. It's uncommon. Wow. Wow. That's exactly what I felt earlier. Senpai, you felt it too?
I'm not imagining it.
Neither am I.
Does it have anything to do with that place?
In that place, he means Looniverse, or something, or somewhere else. She sounds uneasy when talking about Looniverse. Yeah, it is Looniverse. Unlike Cuckoo and the others who got corrupted, Naomi was one of those who was sucked in by a corrupted loony and had her own insecurities twisted and was made to fight us. She doesn't seem to remember much, except that I and Ellie were involved. Senpai, can you remember things clearly?
No, although I should be thankful. I heard that Cuckoo also got corrupted, and look at how she is now. I still have some side effects myself, but not nearly as bad.
Yep.
Hey, things from that place can't really affect us, can they?
I'm not entirely sure. She sounded scared, and I can't blame her. While she is brave and overzealous enough when summoned, she once said to me that the other world scares her. She prefers not to be summoned at all. Still, I have to tell her the truth. Senpai, you notice that your body seems much stronger now, did you?
I did. It's really convenient at times, but I sometimes worry if it doesn't have any negative side effects.
I highly doubt that. I highly doubt that there's going to be any side effects. Well, things from that world can affect us, but only if they come over here. Only a handful of things are powerful enough to cross dimensions, and all of those who can are kept in check by the Creator.
I don't know if I should be scared or not. I'm definitely going straight home today.
Okay. She bent over and started to pick up the scattered documents. I also leaned down and started to help her. She sent me a grateful smile.
Even though you have the other world, you still keep diligently attending school. You're not exactly role model material, but still an ideal student.
Well, thank you, Naomi. I'm not fit to be a role model. I'm not that cool. I just don't want to neglect this part of my life. If anything, Senpai, I'd say you're the perfect role model for a student. Especially you're a role model for this student.
I'm the president. It's my job to be a role model. But thanks anyways. I appreciate it. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome, Naomi. I can see she is still nervous and is trying to make small talk to soothe her nerves.
I will sort those out tomorrow. I don't really feel like it right now.
She looks at me in the eyes. Her small smile is still in there. Although I can detect a small trembling in her hands.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Be sure to make some time to stop by the council. We haven't had a chat in a while.
See you tomorrow, Senpai. I'll see if I can. I'll see you tomorrow, Senpai. While I was worried, I don't think I really need to be so worried. She is pretty strong herself and should be able to handle anything that comes her way. True. You should trust her. If anything happens, though, give me a call. Whoa! Anyways, the hero, Always the hero, aren't you? Don't worry, I should be fine. I'm just a little spooked. It's alright. With that, she said goodbye, and both of us went our respective ways. Well, today was certainly an eventful day, but I liked it. Although, what happened after classes is spooking me a little. Indeed. What was that? What was that? And what could have caused it? Nothing like that ever happened before. Not in this world. Darn it. Maybe I should investigate this. Or maybe tell this to Looney and leave it to her. Well, it's not like anything truly weird happened yet. As I said that, however... What in the world? Yeah, it's that anomaly. What the heck is that? I immediately jumped back away from that weird thing that suddenly appeared in front of me. As soon as I landed, the Gacha sword was already in my hands. What is that? What is that thing? I whispered under my breath. It was just floating there, distorted space surrounding it. No, wait, it's doing some... Oh! I jumped back again. What had that thing done to me? What did it do to me? It charged at me again, but I managed to avoid it this time. I could see it leaving a trail of distorted space behind it. I didn't hesitate. It's gone. Is it that weak? As my sight and the world returned to normal, I found myself in a sticky situation. Ew. 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 40, 70. There's a lot of them all around me. Everything is so surreal, thanks to these uncountable cubes around me. The road I was in seemed to disappear in a swirl of colors, like a bad painting, all being distorted by those things around me. I tried to check their elements, but to my surprise, a big question mark returned to my senses. Those things are elementless. Not even neutral. I saw all the cubes flickering at once and started doing my best to avoid their charges. I ducked one that attempted to tackle me from behind and immediately jumped away from the ground as another 3 tried to attack me. However, during one evasive maneuver, I saw 5 of them heading my way at the same time. I didn't have enough time to... Whatever it is they have done, I recovered quickly and slashed them to pieces. That's what I did. I willed the Gacha sword to take a different form. It changed into a great sword, one bigger than myself, and much longer. Without effort, I made a huge swing, taking several of them out at once. Yep, that's what I did. How many are there? They don't seem to end, and even my area of effect attack did little to get rid of them. I must have struck down hundreds by now, but they keep on spawning. Maybe I need to get rid of them all at once. Or maybe I need to get rid of them all at once? Still, I'm not even sweating yet. Time to up the ante. Summon Kitsune Mitsuko. Another character.
So you want me to get rid of them all at once? Very well. Then you better pay me a visit for this.
Understandable, Mitsuko. The beautiful fox goddess raised her twin fans.
You're alright.
Gale of light. Like explosive fireworks, the area all around me exploded in light, and the overwhelming power of the goddess of light engulfed all the cubes. Like always, your attacks are very powerful. Thanks, Mitsuko. Even though the units I summon can't really stay in chat, she still sends a wink my way and disappears. I look around. Seems they won't be coming back anytime soon. I make haste towards my apartment. I need a safer place to think about this. Still, it's usual for the units to say something different than when called forth. Maybe I really should pay a visit to her somehow, if at least to thank her for helping me out. Whew. I'm home. I don't really feel exhausted, considering I had fought far longer than that more than once. But I'm still a little winded from that bizarre occurrence. I sit on my bed and let out a sigh. Those strange cubes hit me a few times, and the sensation was just plain weird. Something like pain, but mixed with another strange and alien feeling. I take off my shirt. Ouch. I look over my body and see some bluish spots all over where I had felt I had been hit. I guess that kind of hurt too. They look like bruises. I felt as such. I tried touching them, and indeed, it hurts. That's what the pain I felt from their attacks caused. But what about that strange sensation? This is worrying. I do not know what the cubes did, but they did somehow give me bruises, even though their attacks were not particularly strong. I materialized the Gacha sword once again. I concentrate and envision the power of healing coming forth. I make use of one of many healing powers the sword has, and I can feel the energy running through me, making me feel overall better. Yet, As I look back at my body, the bruises are still there. I touch one again. I grimace in slight pain. The healing only managed to invigorate me, but it didn't remove any damage caused by those plastic cubes. No, it didn't. I guess I had to use something stronger then. Summon Yume, who, well, she was mentioned in Wonder and Zero, but surely didn't make an appearance. I'll protect your dreams. You shall heal better tonight. Sweet. It's not Yumi anymore, it's Yume. The Guardian of Dreams' powerful healing spell ran through my body, and at the same time filled me with the desire to sleep. It's still rather early, but considering those injuries on my body, it's better that I allow the healing to run its course. I get up and start preparing myself for sleep, noticing as I put my pajamas on that the bruises still haven't vanished, although they seem less dark now. Hopefully by the morning they will be better. Good. Ihan. Even as I returned the sword to ring form and lay on the bed, feeling my eyelids closing, I can't help but think about what had happened to me. The anomalies, the strange cubes. Should I get myself involved? Should I? Before I realize, my eyes close, and I can feel myself being dragged to the land of pleasant dreams, brought forth by Yume's healing magic. And he's asleep. Day 3, Scene 1. I slowly opened my eyes, feeling much better than I was yesterday. As I tried to desperately cling to the memories of the pleasant dreams I had, I slowly get up from my bed and stretch, yawning loudly. Okay, mine was different. In this case, I am starting to feel a little bit tired, but I'm gonna go the distance. Oh crap, my S25 battery is dying. Hold up. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. I went slightly from soreness. I looked down at my body, and sure enough, the bruises are still there. Although, thankfully, they're less dark now. That's a first. I ignore them for the moment as I try to shake the sleepiness from my body. By the gods, how long did I sleep? I take my cell phone and turn it on. Holy! 4 a.m.? It's very very early. I never woke up that early before. When exactly did I sleep anyway? Well, no wonder. I feel so better now. I must have slept more than I had in ages. I guess so. I shake my head and head to the shower. If I'm going to stay awake, I might as well get myself ready for the day. Yep. When I came back, I found that my cell phone had 2 new messages. I checked it and found it to be from both Ellie and Looney. Both of them asking me why I was up so early. Wow, how did they know that? How in the world do they always know when I'm awake? How? How is that possible? I sigh and shake my head before smiling. Like always, I reply to their early messages and just say that I was tired and went to sleep early yesterday. That's a good reason. That's a good excuse. Looney told me not to overwork on school, and Ellie told me to take better care of my health. I didn't want to worry them, so I left out a strange battle that occurred yesterday. Why did I say bottle? Jeez. On that note, I remember Mitsuko asked me to visit her when I summoned her yesterday. Yeah, that's true. She did say that. Apart from it being unusual for a summoned unit to say something like that, it made me curious about what she could want. Maybe she just wants to have a chat or something. Yeah. Exactly. Still, it has been a long time since I last talked with her. I should go see her and apologize for not visiting her recently. I take the ring off my finger and turn it back into sword form. Its warmness coursing through my body. Oh yes. Shrine, teleport, shrine of light. The world disappeared in a swirl of colors. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my eyes open. Trying to keep my eyes open for the next 2 minutes of this video. Opening my eyes and clearing myself of dizziness, I look around. It seems I did it. I managed to get to her shrine without trouble. Although, is she even awake? Should have thought about that before coming in here. Mitsuko's shrine is bright, as always, glowing with a soft golden light. It was so soothing. I could feel myself relaxing just by bathing in the golden glow. Oh yes. Beautiful. The sky is like an aura. It's like an aurora borealis. Yeah, the sky is like an aurora borealis, swirling colors everywhere as far as the eye can see. But they too emit a soft glowing light. And if I remember correctly, she once told me that her shrine is located in the center of the sun on my home universe. I nearly had a fit when she told me that, considering we fought her corrupted self in there. But she told me that her existence there somehow prevents the sun's heat and brightness from destroying the shrine and any visitor. The aurora I see on the sky is actually a barrier. Ooh. After the corruption incident, she told me in melancholy that she used to have several shrines as in Asian countries, and even had several kitsune maidens acting as her shrine maidens. Was Hatsune Miku one of them? I don't know. Moving on. I was forced to move to the sun because people stopped. She was forced to move to the sun because people stopped believing in her, and her shrine maidens vanished one by one. Man, that's actually kind of sad. Indeed, the shrine is deserted and barely in any shape to hold a goddess while still beautiful. Mitsuko herself could only do so much, so it overall felt like a ghost shrine. Yeah, the shrine does look like it's in bad shape. Reflecting on this makes me feel even worse about not visiting those last weeks. No matter, I'm in there, so I can at least keep her company. I walk up the stairs leading to the entrance of the shrine. A dusty donation box is in there. It's completely empty, and it doesn't seem to have gotten any visitors recently. Ooh, that's terrible. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty guilty right now. The whole reason she got corrupted was because of her bitterness from being abandoned. I promised to do the same to her, and I do intend to keep that promise as long as I live. I take out my wallet and pull out several dollar bills. All of them, in fact. Being a summoner has its perks, and one of them is taking bounties in exchange for money, which Looney actually converts into dollars for me. I got money in the story as much as I do in real life. That's why I don't have a part-time job. Because of this, I'll need to take some money from my account later, but Mitsuko is my friend. She deserves this. I put the bills inside the empty donation box, close my eyes and pray. I pray for a good spot to leave on. That's what I pray for. I'll make my decision next week. But for now, I need to change into my PJs and get some sleep. It's currently unknown if I'm going out with Kaylee tomorrow. I mean, I did accept to it. I did accept to another date last weekend on Valentine's Day. Well, let's hope for the best. For now, I hope you guys have a good night. I'm gonna go change into my PJs and lay down. It's been a long, wild day. I'll explain everything more. So, have yourselves a good night, and I will see you.